What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo. We're here at Reel to talk to you about the Appletree Pro Surf Volume Edition. So this comes in a volume and a no volume edition. The volume edition is mostly what we got because we want to catch waves. The no volume edition is made for maybe pro surfers, but they're pretty thin. They're pretty thin on the leaders. As you get thinner on a board, you're going to feel the foil a little more. We'd rather catch waves because we're a bunch of old hacks. So take the volume. So this comes in a 4.2 up to a 5.0 and it has a very, very unique shape to it. But before we get to the shape and how it rides, I want to talk to you about the construction. Appletree is a Dutch company making their boards over in Portugal. Got some really high-end craftsmen that are working on the production of this board. They have a proprietary blank which they're making the foam with. And then when they put all this stuff, they vacuum bag it, suck all the air out for 24 hours, infuse the resin goes into absolutely everywhere, making it rock solid. Particularly the boxes, they say, they've never broken out a box in any of their constructions, any of their foil boards, their kite foil boards or whatever. So they said these things are rock solid. They also, you can see there's some templated patches in here that they're putting to make these things really, really durable. I trust their durability from their kite surf boards because they're making kite surf boards that don't break even on the biggest airs. So it's super impressive. See, this one is the 4.4, 35.5 liters, 35 liters about. So this has been a great board for me. You know, the construction feels really good. The foam and the construction of all their boards has a very unique feel because of the foam. Has this kind of damp but positive feel where like it translates to like pumping and to performance, but it just feels really balanced and easy when you're riding and just kind of damp and not like overkill. I did find that the boxes on this were a little far back for me, so I had to ride my Armstrong foil kind of all the way up at the front. You know, every foil every person finds a different spot for where they're riding it. I personally like the foil on this kind of right up to the front there. I didn't need to go any further, that was the right spot for me, but you do want to kind of tune this board in to make sure it works. I have also been kiting this board. It does work well. The boat hull bottom shape deflects off the water a little bit weird for kiting, but it is awesome for surfing. So for surfing, this board here has a very unique bottom shape, totally different than whatever else is out there. Got a big kind of V's down the middle and really V'd out and then kind of flat section through here. So I found that this board catches waves better than any prone board I've ever used, and it comes unstuck and comes off foil. You're basically paddling into the wave and then all of a sudden the board is up on foil. Like this nose on this board, it forces you out of the water. So I found myself taking extra paddles and I'm on foil, my hands are like dangling and I'm like, oh, I could pop up now, I'm on foil. It was just a really weird thing that took a little adjusting because it just comes right up on foil and you just start riding foil. So this nose has been really awesome for that, and I think that people that are gonna really love that is more entry-level foil surfers. Like if you're a beginner foil surfer, you wanna get a board that you're not gonna outgrow, this is gonna be a great board because it's gonna allow you to take off really easy. Also, the tail is pretty wide. It's got this kind of big block wide tail and it just gets pushed in by the wave. So the combination of the front of the board stuck and the back of the board getting pushed in makes you catch waves like faster than any board that I've ever used. So if you're getting into foil surfing, you want to get a board you're not going to outgrow, this would be a great option because it's not only super durable, you don't need a vent plug because how they made the construction, the things are just rock solid. You can leave them in the sun, they're not going to pop on you, you're not going to break out the boxes. It's also going to be easy to ride. Pumping it until I got the mast all the way forward, I felt that I was like pumping, but then I would kind of lose some of the pump, but then I just had to kind of tweak it and get that mast all the way forward. I'm not used to riding the mast that far forward in it. Also, these boards do come with inserts. I just put deck pads on here. I really like having full deck pad on it, just so your front foot, the wax, you're not pushing that off. But having these inserts, same thing, I felt the inserts were a little bit far forward in this, so I kind of use the inserts that are farther back on the board here. Single strip in the back, double strip in the front, so you can go across the center here. This board, really interesting. I was super excited to try it out. This one, as you can see, is my personal one. It doesn't leave my truck because I like to use it because when it's small, there's nothing that catches waves like the Appletree Prone Surfboard. If you want more reviews, give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000, or reach out online, realwatersports.com. See you guys on the water.